Hey guys, so today we're going to learn about top programming languages. Now I'm not going to give you top 10 programming languages or top 5 programming languages like other videos do. Let's say if you go to a buffet, right? And you have lots of different things to choose from. You need to pick based on where you are at that time in your buffet, what you're craving. So you need to pick accordingly. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick language like we pick food in buffet. Okay, we're gonna start with something delicious, and then we're gonna move to some main course and something else, and in the end we can end with a delicious ice cream or dessert, or something like that, right? And it's more fun. So let's take a journey and let's understand which top programming languages to learn. And welcome to Texy Tutorials. Let's say you enter the buffet of programming languages, which means you are brand new. You haven't learned any programming language. You're hungry, right? And you want to pick a language that is that actually tingles your appetite, something that make you go all the way, right? Let's say you are just a kid, or you have a kid who wants to get in. All right, and the kid is, let's say, in high school or even below. Scratch is a perfect language. It's a visual programming language. Remember, kids, they don't like to, start with coding because their brain is still not developed enough to actually do a lot of complex coding and understand a lot of complex concepts, right? So for them, something has to be fun, something visual where they can put something together and run it and they can see some results. Let's say you are a college student. Now, what language would you choose? C++. C++ is perfect because by learning C++, you would get all those CS fundamentals. It forces you to understand pointers and memory management. You have to do a lot of things manually, which is so important when you learn your first programming language. For the first programming language, you need to work a little bit harder. So C++ is a perfect language for a college student. What about other people who may get in the programming at any age? Python. Python it's great. You can learn Python at any stage, but as a first programming language, it's great for kids, even for high school students, for college students, and for working professionals. I would suggest Python because it's easy to learn. The syntax is not that hard. It would motivate you to move to another language. You can do scripting. There are lots of library already built in. There are a lot of kids class these days. I see, Python for kids. All right, so now you had your starter. Now your appetite already tingled. What you gonna do next? Which programming language you're gonna pick next? You need something solid, something that fulfill your appetite. I would say Java is the perfect main course. So you get to learn all the complex patterns of object-oriented language, and it's been used. It has so many applications. You can use on a mobile. If you're doing Android development, you can use there. You can use it in a big data. You can use it as a back-end language as well. There are a lot of people who would pick also C#. Now, a lot of people would disagree with me, but that's fine. C# is also a great language. The Visual Studio IDE helps you build a lot of complex applications. It's a solid language, and it has a lot of the latest concept already built in. So a lot of financial companies using them. So it's also a great language to learn if you want to choose between C# and Java. All right. So now that you have your starter and your main course, you are hungry for something unique, something more exotic, something that is different in nature, something that can be your hobby. So which language would you choose? The best functional programming language called Elixir. Elixir is great. It's a functional programming language. It's something different than what you're probably used to, like Java. And so it's adds to your skills. You can also pick Haskell or Scala. Scala is also a great language. Or you can pick Rust. Rust is a recent programming language built by Mozilla. There are a lot of hobby languages like this, and I may not include all of them. All right, so now that you have your hobby or exotic programming language, now you want to do something with the latest technology, like a mobile, some app on a mobile, okay? And remember, the whole world is moving towards mobile. So which programming language would you pick? You can pick Swift, or you can, if you're doing Android development, obviously you have Java, and you can also pick Kotlin. This language developed by Google called Dart. And I haven't really gotten into it, but I heard it's pretty cool. All right, so last but not least, there is one programming language, which is my favorite, which, you know, I think you can learn at any stage, which is JavaScript. You can build web application like, you know, with the frameworks like React, Angular, or Ember. You can do backend with Node. You can do desktop application using Electron, or you can do mobile development using like a React Native or NativeScript. So it's everywhere, and it's one of my favorite languages, so I kept it as a last. It may not be favorite of yours. Where would I put JavaScript in this buffet? I can just put it everywhere because it kind of fits everywhere. You can use it as a first language, or your last, or your hobby language as well, because you can do so many things with it. It is weird, it's evolving, and it's everywhere. That's my take on the top programming languages. Now, I would like to know which one is yours. Which one do you think fit as a starter, as a main course, as a dessert, as a hobby language? And I would really like to know. So feel free to share, and also make sure to tell me why you are learning those languages. And I hope you learned something from this video. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and provide a constructive comment. And you can help the channel via Patreon. And you can translate this video for me in your native language. I'll provide a link for other information in the description. And thank you.